go ahead and start out with a bang. Now, I know some of y'all probably read the title and was like, wait, they hooked up. Well, not in the physical sense. Well, maybe. So, so Caitlyn and Lamar Odom got them a podcast, y'all. Can you believe that? They got them a podcast, and it's called Keeping Up with Sports. It's a play on the whole Keeping Up with the Kardashian show. What's up, Miss Bugs? What's up, Couture Bay? Couture Bay, can you believe that? They're using the Kardashian show to monetize off of that title. It's a play on words, Keeping Up with Sports. This is ridiculous. Now, I will say this. The first interview that they had was with Sugar Ray Leonard, and he revealed some stuff, right? So I have to give him credit about getting the interview and stuff like that. However, I just feel like this is their way of trying to get back into the Kardashians' good graces, because basically these two have been ousted. As you guys know, Lamar was once married to Khloe. They got a divorce. She not took him back, but when he had that overdose, she was there to try to save him and bring him back to life and all that good stuff. And thank God he's still here. And then Caitlyn transitioned, who was originally Bruce Jenner. Since that whole transition thing, it has not been right. And I'm not saying that Caitlyn isn't allowed to transition. But the thing is I don't think Caitlyn realizes the family looks at it as you betrayed them. You were deceptive. Because at the end of the day, those girls, those Kardashians, even though you have a few Jenners in that family, the Kardashians, the Jenners, they're going to pick Kris at the end of the day. Talking about Kris Jenner. They are always going to pick Kris at the end of the day. Now, publicly, they had to come out and be like, oh, we supportive, blah, blah, blah. Because if they said that if they told y'all the real reason why they didn't like Caitlyn, people would be angry and upset. So they had to come out publicly and support Caitlyn. But they don't rock with Caitlyn. They don't like Caitlyn. Caitlyn done did books, interviews, all that. And that family is tight-lipped, They have a reality show, but more than likely the reality show is just fake. I mean, it has been reported that a lot of it is just a storyline and it's fake, right? But Caitlyn is spilling the secrets and stuff like that. Just like Kanye. They loved Kanye until Kanye started speaking. And then they was like, oh, we got to get him up out of here. And they made sure to tell us that Kanye was crazy. Now, am I saying that Kanye is not crazy? No. But they made sure that we knew that something was wrong with Kanye and that he had all of this going on to discredit all the stuff he was saying about the Kardashians. Remember? Lamar is simply looking for family and acceptance. Indeed, that is true. I do feel that way. But damn, we can find another family. Like, let that Kardashian stuff go. Like, why are you still trying to be a Kardashian? Just like Caitlyn, you are a Jenner, but you still trying to be a Kardashian. You should have transitioned into a Kardashian. That's what you should have did. Now, granted, yeah, do they have every right to make their money and how they see fit? Yeah, but we all know that this is a ploy, so they can, let's be honest, the only reason why we're talking about their podcast is because they're associated with the Jenners, right? I mean, with the Kardashians. Ooh, see, I got confused. That's the only reason why we care. Gilbert Arenas has his own podcast. Shannon Sharp has his own podcast. Shaq has his own podcast. There's plenty of people in sports who have their own podcast or show and stuff like that, right? Plenty of people who have their own show. But you two, the two that are connected to the Kardashians, had to come together and get a podcast. All right. Out of anybody, y'all two were like, oh, you know what we should do? Let's do a podcast together. This still is not going to get you a part of the family. No one cares. No one is going to be all like, oh my God, this is the greatest show ever. A lot of people don't like Caitlyn. You know, Lamar, he's still within our graces and stuff like that. But a lot of people don't like Caitlyn. Not at all. They can give a damn about Caitlyn Jenner. They don't care. No one cares about Caitlyn Jenner at the end of the day. Just being honest. But y'all let me know what you think about the podcast, whether or not you guys like it, or will you be listening or watching it. I won't. Just honest, I won't. I just think that this is a whole clout chase move, and at this point, y'all gotta let that fame that y'all had with the Kardashians go. Build your own. Not together, but build your own. Lamar, find you somebody that loves you. Chloe is still going to be chasing after Tristan until she's like 60 something. In her 60s, still chasing after that man, still having babies and all that stuff. She's never going to come back to you, Lamar. You got to let it go. Did y'all watch that Celebrity Big Brother show? Did y'all watch that? Well, on Celebrity Big Brother, he would talk a lot about Chloe and how he did her wrong and how he messed up and stuff like that. I mean, granted, we all had a love that we messed up and we wish we could go back and make things right. But hell, at this point, when did they get divorced, y'all? Hold on. Let me look that up. Right, Lamar has kids. Exactly. He has a family. He has kids that allegedly he don't support. You know, like the way he put in more effort into trying to get back with Chloe compared to his own kids. Man, oh man. I don't know what to say, y'all. When did Chloe and Lamar divorce? In 2016. So it's been about 8 years. 8 years, and he's still trying to get this. Let it go. Let it go. I mean, thank God it's about sports, so, you know, they shouldn't reference the Kardashians anymore, but I don't know. How y'all feel about it? Yeah, he got to get over it. Hey, Tasia. What's up, Starneat? Yeah. Yeah, that was a good season of Celebrity Big Brother. But let me ask you guys, are you guys going to be listening or watching, because they do have video form too. Are you guys going to be listening or watching this Lamar and Caitlyn podcast, Keeping Up with Sports? Are you going to be watching it? Yes or no? Right, and you are right about that, Couture Bay. I just don't think it's going to be on the same level as, you know. Yeah, it's not going to be Shannon Sharp. It ain't going to have that to it. No, I don't think it will. But it is lucrative. I mean, I hope they are making good money off of it. But I won't be listening or watching.